All right, everyone, welcome back. I'm Abby Enlin, Executive Director for the Environmental Ed Association of Illinois, and you all are on step 3. So I'm highlighting a resource that you can find on earthforceresources.org that has to do with step 3, policy and practice research. One of my favorite resources throughout this whole process is involved in this step. And this is the step where students are really going to learn the difference between policy and practice and really dig into their issue as far as the history of the issue, the context, who has power over the issue, and who is impacted by the issue. Because those two groups of people, who has power over it and who is impacted by it, are most likely not always going to be the same people. And it's really important for students to understand kind of all of the different history and context behind the issue that they want to address. So I'm going to scroll down here and I want you to take a look at the stakeholder mapping activity. And this first one, the stakeholder web, when you're learning about stakeholders, this is just a really simple way for them to conceptualize. You put your issue in the front here, and then just start listing out, again, people that maybe care about the issue, or people that are impacted by the issue, or people that have power over the issue. You're just going to start putting names around there so they can, it's just a tool for brainstorming. But it's the second page that I really think is really impactful and really beneficial for the students to be able to visually see the difference between the people that are impacted by the issue and the people that have influence over the issue. So when we're learning about this step or this resource, let's take a really easy example of flooding on a school playground, right? We know that that happens because of heavy rainstorms, because of drainage issues, lots of reasons those puddles can accumulate. And it is definitely something that a student-led project could attempt to address. But we have to understand who's impacted by the issue. So you'd have the students have a conversation over, when there's a puddle on the playground, who cares, right? Do the teachers care? Do the maintenance staff care? Do the students care? And then they graph out, like, how much are they impacted by that? How much do they care? The principal, neighbors in the community, have them really think widely about all the different people. But then also who has influence or power to change the problem, change the issue, who has influence over that same situation. And they're going to map them on this same sheet as well. And then again, not influential, right? Maybe they're highly impacted, but they have no influence to make change. So you're going to map out all of your stakeholders, and that can really lead to some great conversations about, okay, who should we really be trying to involve in this project? Who do we need to get on our side? Who do we need to impress with our plan? Just really kind of lays out the stakeholders in terms of, really moving the process forward. So this is definitely an activity that I would encourage everyone to think about. How can you utilize this tool in your work with your student-led action project?